Okay, so now we're going to talk about adding note cards and start taking notes from your sources. So in Noodle Tools, we've talked about the dashboard tab, we have talked about sources tab and adding new sources. And now we're going to click over to the note cards tab. And so here, just like on all the other pages, there's a green plus and new over on the left. So we're going to click on that button to open a new card. And this is what your digital note cards look like. There's a place here for you to add a title. So you want to give it a title that will tell you something about the information that is on this note card. So you might want to do background information if it's just kind of basic general facts about your topic. Or you could maybe have benefits if you're looking at the positive aspects of your topic. You could use maybe pro or cons, something that's going to tell you what's on this note card so that it will help you organize them later. I'm going to say benefits for my school uniform. And then the next box here says select a source. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to go to the World Book source that we added. And this is one of the reasons why we added our sources first, and then we're going to go back and take notes so that you have your sources here already cited to select from. So I'm going to do the school uniform from World Book. And then this box over here on the left is here for you to, it does allow you to copy and paste word for word from your article. But if it's on this left side, remember it is word for word, and you do then need to go over to this box on the right side where you're then putting it in your own words. Um, so it does give you space to kind of look at them side by side to make sure that you are not plagiarizing and you are using your paraphrasing skills and putting things into your own words. And then there's a box at the bottom that says original thinking. This is not something you have to put here. This is just in case you have a comment that you wanted to add or something you wanted to remember about the information on this side, or if it made you think of a question that you want to research further. You can put it in this box just so you don't forget it and you can come back to it later. But this is definitely something that you do not have to use. So we're just going to leave that blank for now. So on my World Book page, over here on the left is where I'm going to start taking my notes. So if I go back to that World Book article and I'm looking for benefits, and if I read this a little bit, it says that uniforms improve student behavior. So I'm going to highlight that and I'm going to copy it. And in my Noodle Tools, I am going to paste, oops, it doesn't like my mouse button, so I'm going to use the keyboard, which is Control V for paste. To make this a little easier, you can bullet these or you can number them, or you can use bullets to kind of help you keep these facts organized. So uniforms improve student behavior. Let's see if there are any more benefits. Eliminate distraction of fashion, maybe another benefit, keep students more focused on their work. So I'm going to copy that and add that to this benefits card. And if you notice, I'm not copying, oh, there it liked my mouse. No, it didn't either. I'm not copying entire paragraphs or huge sections and putting them over here on the left. That's not the purpose of this. You just want to take important sentences or even sentence fragments. I didn't take the whole sentences here. I just took out the important parts. And then I'm going to over here on the left, or I'm sorry, on the right side, put these in my own words so that I'm not using the exact wording. I am using my own words to make it a full sentence, which helps with the paraphrasing part. So again, you're not going to copy huge sections. I would put maybe 2 or 3 facts on one card and then save it. So I'm going to click save and it's going to pop up over here. It looks kind of like a little index card. And then when I'm ready to make another one, I would click on the green button again to make a new one. And maybe this time, let's do cons. I can choose my source. Let's go back to World Book. And again, I could start copying and pasting short sentences or sentence fragments to add over here of things that I think are important or that help me prove my or answer my essential question. And then over on the right, I would then put those in my own words. When you make a second note card or another new note card, it's going to pop up right on top of my first one. So it looks like it's disappeared. But you can just click and drag and move them away from each other. I'm not sure why, but every time you make a new note card, it's going to pop up right here in this top corner. So then you can just kind of move them around. Um, and sometimes you may, if you look over here on this, over here on the square where it says bird's eye view, sometimes you may be off a little bit and it looks like your note cards have disappeared. But this smaller box here that you can move around is showing your view. And if you see these two little dots over there on my note cards, and they're not in my view. So that's why I'm not seeing them. It looks like they've disappeared. So if that happens to you, don't panic. Just look at this box over here on the right, and you may need to slide things around. There we go, so that they're back in view again. You can do a few things with these note cards to help you organize them. If you click on it and then go up here to tags, you can give each note card a color. So maybe I want all my things that are, all my facts that are pro, maybe I want them all to be orange. And all my facts that are on the negative side, maybe I'll make those blue. Oops, ooh, I had them both selected. Hold on. Let me clear those. So then I only want one selected at a time. And I'm going to go back and make that one orange. There we go. So that later on, once I have all my note cards here, and you don't have to have a certain number, we're not giving you any kind of requirements for that. But you will probably end up with at least 10 to 15, somewhere in that range. So color coding them may help you organize them when you are all done with your research and you're ready to start your newsletter articles. And you can kind of move those around and lay them out how you want.